Hey there, it's Kevin here, and thanks for tuning in. This video is a little bit different than my other videos, and it's all about documenting a journey. And my journey is going to be doing a one person 72-minute, well, at least that's the timing right now, but a one person show, live show in front of a live audience that I'm going to be using from a business perspective, both in person and online in the future. And I'm sure you've seen the videos where someone is going to be, on a health or is on a health journey, is on a journey to run a marathon, is on a journey to write a book. What I'm doing right now is I'm going to be documenting my journey of creating a one-person show in the future that I can utilize as an asset to offer my services and programs and speaking events as my work as a financial planner, both with my financial planning firm and the education side, which you have seen called Moolavie. Now, when I had my book published back in 2013, I had a book launch, and I was always, I do some stand-up comedy, but I was growing up, I watched Johnny Carson, I watched David Letterman, I watched Jay Leno. So I wanted to have a book launch based on a late night talk show kind of thing. So I had my stand-up comedy stuff. I had my guests for my book, live guests, and I also had a band, and we had that. It's interesting because I had it planned for non-Super Bowl Sunday, but it ended up being Super Bowl Sunday back on February 2nd, 2014, where the Seahawks won. But it's one of those things you book, you didn't do count the days. Like there's back then, I guess there still is a week between. So I thought I was on the week before the Super Bowl, but I was actually on the week of the Super Bowl. But once you pay the bills and all that stuff, you can't really cancel things. So it was a great experience. And hey, it was to celebrate my launch book, and I'm really appreciative of everyone that came that day live, and not knowing that it would, fast forward 10, 11 years later, I'd be putting on, planning another event, which is a live event. It will be roughly 72 minutes, but this time it's utilizing my experience as an author, stand-up comic, my 25 plus years as a financial planner, both from the education side and the experience side, and as a singer-songwriter with a couple albums and some other songs yet to be released. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be just using this video as reference, but also a way to introduce you to the work I do, and then asking for feedback on what I should do, maybe some ideas where I should kind of just tweak it a little bit. But this video right now is just basically a little intro to what, or foreshadowing what is going on going further. So I don't have a date yet set for the event, but it is going to be the plan is to have it locally here in Vancouver or the surrounding area of Vancouver. Have it filmed with a couple cameras so you get the different angles. Have a studio audience, and then have it edited and presented so that I could use it down the road as content for future webinars. Utilize the template for live events going forward after that date and so forth. And then it basically comes back to the work that I do as a financial planner, and also from the education part of that, which I call Moolavie, where the tagline is living your life and money on purpose. Sorry for my voice. I'm just battling a cough here, a cold here. So, but let's get into it. So right now the working title is just going to be called Moolavie Live, with the tagline "Living Your Life and Money on Purpose." That's really the foundation of the work I do when I combine life and money coaching with the foundation of the financial planning. So that seemed to be right now the go-to for the working title of the event, subject to change, of course. As you can see, here is a word cloud of the 46 songs of mine. Both are from the 2 albums that you can see on Spotify, iTunes, and then songs that have yet to be released on an album. And so what I'm going to be doing is, it's not going to be a concert, so I won't be singing the full songs, but I'll be taking the lyrics from different songs to meet the story arc of the program, which we will be talking about next. So you can see some of the names of the songs, and I might unfortunately not be able to use some of the songs, but it has to be part of the whole story from start to finish of the program. So with this story arc that I'm going to be using, it's just a simple U shape where we're going to be starting here. We have 72 minutes, right? So basically, if I'm using my math skills, 72 divided by 3 is 24. So 24 minutes roughly for each of the 3 parts, 2 being happy, 1 being not so happy. And so basically, I'm going to be drawing from the songs, the 46 songs that I have written, and building out or choosing which songs to be able to fit into the beginning of the story, bring us into not so the happy part of the story, and ending the show with smiles on your faces and not tears. So basically, you're going to be running in here is where we're going to be running into divorce, death, anything else that is, basically in your financial plan, in your life, that things that we go through. So that's really where the tears come from, is with the story arc is going to be on the not so happy things in life. Right here, getting into most likely debt, not that that's happy, but spending, becoming a dad over here. And then over here is basically at the end of the show, talking about not necessarily the end of your life, but your legacy, what you want to live a life of living the Moolavie and so forth. So basically in future videos, I'll be choosing which songs to have in here. So let's say I'm not going to be able to fit in all 46 songs because that would be 2 minutes, a minute and a half of a song with no talking. But we're going to be using song plus story to get through the 72-minute message. And then there's a whole different aspect of what happens before the show and what happens during the show and what happens after the show as well. So that's kind of the gist of the story arc that I'm going to be using. But I'm going to be telling the story through the lyrics in the song and words in the story. So there you have it for the story arc. So the next step I'm going through, sorry for the blurriness of this, but as you know, with video, if you're wearing lines on a shirt or anything, the camera doesn't really like it. So basically from here, these are the list of the 46 songs of mine that were on the word cloud that we looked at before. So what I've done is I've just taken 5 of the songs. What If I Live That Long, I Have to Make a Change, Divorce Hustle, Inflation, and Slow Cooker or Instapot. And what we're going to be doing is that we're going to be looking at What If I Live That Long, which is a song from my first album, Unlock My Happy, and it's all about what if you do live that long, and the story is about, or the background is my great-grandmother living to 107. So the question is, what if I live that long? Will you have more days and money left at the end? Will you be thinking of memories or what ifs at the end of your life? So, and of course, the earlier we plan, the financial plan, the better, so that you can live your life and money on purpose. So what we're doing is we're taking the one song, okay, and then we're going to look at the lyrics, and I won't show the lyrics right now, but we're going to take the lyrics of the song, and when we're bringing back this, where would this song fit into here? Yet to be determined, but one of the songs, or this song, might fit in this section of the 24 minutes, the third act, if you say, of the show, simply because we're talking about more of the end of life aspect of it when you're talking about legacy. So that could fit. I don't know yet, but when we're talking about the songs in general, I'm only going to be able to choose a part of a song. So when I wrote these songs, it was based on the fact that the first song I wrote, I've never wrote a song before. So Mr. Mooladie, the first song back in 2020, early 2020, late 2019, I wrote the song so I could take a verse, a chorus, or the bridge out and utilize it as a short video, a long video, as a teachable moment in the whole edutainment time frame. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be taking this song, What If I Live That Long? I'm going to be looking at the verses, the chorus, or if there's a second chorus, and the bridge, whether there's one or two bridges, and choosing the lyrics that would meet the storyline right now, and then be able to tweak it at a later date. Hey, thanks again for spending time with me today on the first video of my documenting my journey towards a future live event, tentatively called Moolavie Live, Living Your Life and Money on Purpose, where we build that foundation of your financial plan. So I look forward to sharing with you in the future. I look forward to your questions, comments, and if you'd like to know more about the work that I do, please drop me a line. Work as a financial planner through Greenrock Financial Group, or my education side called Moolavie. And there is a Moolavie neighborhood, a community that I have online that I welcome you to join as well. So till next time, thank you very much, and good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, wherever you're tuning in, as my wish for you is that you will live your life and money on purpose. Take care. Bye-bye.